Hello, hello, my loves, and welcome to another episode of the Not So Very Challenge. It's time, you guys. Dayanna got her acceptance letter, and we have some really difficult news that we're going to have to break to our dad because she was accepted into a distinguished biology degree at Foxbury University, and her dad really wanted her to go to Britechester, but her heart is pulling her to Foxbury. That's what she wants. She wants to go to Foxbury so that she can get her distinguished degree. So we're going to come out and we are going to tell Rachel about our university acceptance. So let's come out here. She's like, Rachel. Rachel's like, hey, are you okay? And Dayanna's like, Rachel, I got in. She's like, oh my gosh, to Britechester, honey, I'm so proud of you. That's amazing. And Dayanna's like, no, not Britechester, actually. Look, you can see she's kind of like, oh no, how do I break the news? So she is going to tell Rachel. We're going to have her share a secret. And she's like, I actually got into Foxbury. She's like, I was accepted into Foxbury for a distinguished degree and I'm going. Look, Rachel's like, you're going where? Look, she's like, oh, Dayanna. She was like, what about Britechester? I thought you were, She's like, Dayanna, I thought you were going to Britechester. Your dad will be so disappointed. And Dayanna's like, I know, but Rachel, this is my dream. She's like, I cannot give up this opportunity to go to Foxbury and get my distinguished degree. Like, this is going to be amazing for me. And Rachel's still kind of in shock. She's like, oh my gosh, Dayanna, your dad is going to be so upset. But at the end of the day, it's your life and it's about you, not about your dad. And I'm so freaking proud of you. So we're going to have her give Rachel another hug. Friendly. Let's go to affection. We're going to give her another hug. She's like, thank you so much, Rachel. Like, can you please be there with me when I tell dad? Because I'm really scared that dad is going to freak out. And Rachel's like, oh, honey, of course I will. Everything will be fine. Don't worry about your dad. She's like, okay. It's a little chilly out, but Rachel doesn't really matter. You know, she doesn't really care. She's going to lay out and get a little bit of a tan. And we are going to have Dayanna come in and tell Azariah. So let's have her come over and we're going to just discuss interests with Azariah a little bit. We're just going to kind of chit chat and kind of start with small talk, you know. She's like, hey, bud, how was school today? And he's like, it was good. He was like, one of the teachers died, but, you know, other than that, it was fine. So, all right, let's have her share the good news. So she's like, well, you know how I applied to Britechester? Well, I also applied to Foxbury and I got in with a distinguished degree, Azariah. And Azariah's like, oh my gosh, Dayanna, that's awesome. I'm so freaking proud of you. He's like, that's amazing. And oh boy, Bowen is home. He got a raise today, so he's feeling pretty good. He's going to come in and he's going to sit down. He's going to notice, you know, both of the kids are sitting in the living room, you know, chit-chatting. And he's going to be like, hey, what's up? He's like, Dayanna, you're awful smiley. What's going on? And she's like, Dad, can I talk to you and Rachel? Bowen's like, yeah, of course. So I'm going to have Bowen, Rachel, and Dayanna all come sit at the table. And Azraya's like, I got to go stream anyway. Plus, I have a project to work on. So he's going to come in and work on doing some of his live streaming for his streamer, job. And so he's going to kind of be out of the way for right now. And I'm going to have Rachel change her outfit. We're going to change her really quick just so that she's not in her swimwear when we have this conversation. All right, Dayanna, break the news to your dad. She's like, okay, Dad. Well, I got my acceptance letter today. And he was like, you did? He was like, oh my gosh, Dayanna, my girl. She's going to be a Britechester alumni, just like her dad. I'm so proud of you. And Dayanna's like, well, that's kind of what I wanted to talk to you about, Dad. She's like, I did get into Britechester. And he's like, see, I knew you could do it. Look at him. He's like, see, I knew you could do it. I'm so freaking proud of you, Dayanna. And she's like, but I actually also got into Foxbury. And her dad's like, well, what does Foxbury matter? You're going to Britechester. And she's like, here's the thing, Dad. I'm not going to Britechester. She was like, I'm going to Foxbury because Foxbury accepted me into a distinguished degree for their biology program. And he's like, absolutely not. You're not going to Foxbury. Dayanna, no. Like, you're going to go to Britechester. Your brother's going to go to Britechester. I went to Britechester. This is a family tradition. And she's like, Dad, I understand how much your university means to you, and I want to follow in your footsteps in a way, but I also want to be my own person, and I want to go to Foxbury. So I think we're going to have Rachel kind of step in here, okay? And she's going to be like, Bowen, this is Dayanna's life, and she should be able to do whatever she so pleases with her life. I mean, you're her dad, we're her parents, and we need to support her. And Bowen's like, I will support her all the way through her university, years at Britechester. And Rachel's like, Bowen, Dayanna's not going to Britechester. She's going to Foxbury. And I know that you're disappointed, but this is really not that big of a deal. And I think Rachel is kind of breaking in to Bowen right now. And he's like, I think he's finally starting to get it. I think he just wanted so badly for Dayanna to go to Britechester like he did. And it's just disappointing for him. And Dayanna's kind of, she's kind of trying to sympathize with her dad a little bit. She's like, Dad, I love you. And I would have been so proud to be able to go to Britechester. But the opportunity to get a distinguished degree from Foxbury is just not something I could pass up, Dad. I just can't. And he's like, you know what, Dayanna? You're right. I understand. Oh, look. He's like, see, you're right. He's like, I understand. And I'm sorry that I got so upset at first, but I'm very proud of you. And I know that you are going to do an amazing job no matter where you go to school. Oh, I love them so much. Oh, I'm so happy for them. Okay, we're going to have everybody leave their seat because Dayanna needs to go give her daddy a big hug. So let's have Bowen come over and let's have him give a smooth apology. And we are going to have him give her a little family kiss and a big hug and just tell her how freaking proud of her he is, because he really is. Oh, that oh, that was really, she started off by like not being accepting of his apology, and then she kind of gave in. She was like, I can't stay mad at you for too long, Dad. Oh. Oh, I'm so happy for them. Oh, Dayanna, my baby girl. She's getting so big. She's growing up. She's like a full-fledged adult now, and I literally have no idea what to do with myself. It's breaking my heart a little bit. Oh, another hug? That was so cute. They did that completely on their own, too. Dayanna's like, okay, well, I'm going to go finish my... I'm going to go finish, taking a shower, and then I'm actually supposed to meet Blake for dinner at 7. So I'm already going to be late, so I got to go. And her dad's like, okay, now him and Rachel are making out in the kitchen. So, it's fine. Dayanna's going to take herself a quick little shower. We're going to get dressed. And then we are meeting up with Blake for dinner in Newcrest. Alrighty. Dayanna and Blake have met up here at the Urban Garden. So she's going to come over and she is going to give him a kiss. She's super excited to see him. So let's do physical intimacy. Let's do excited kiss because she's super excited to see him. She's super excited to tell. You are not pregnant. Why did you do that? She's not pregnant. Okay, she's not pregnant. I had to check because I was like, wait a minute. I would freak out. She's like, babe. He's like, hi. She's like, I got my university acceptance letter today. He's like, you did? She's like, yes, let's go inside and I will tell you all about it. And he was like, that's amazing because I have good news for you too. All right, let's go in and grab a table. This was the same place she came with Rachel when Rachel tried to give her the woohoo talk, which is absolutely hilarious. We're going to see if we can just should we request a table close to the kitchen maybe? That's not so far from the kitchen. Let's request this one. All right, let's go ahead and order for the table. And then we will tell Blake the news. He's like, I got into Britechester for computer science. And she's like, oh my gosh, Blake, that's amazing. I'm so happy for you. He's like, okay, so you got yours? And she's like, yeah, hang on just a second. And so she's going to order their food really quick. Thank you very much. He's like, okay. Well, tell me, what did you do? And she was like, she's going to have to tell him that she got into Britechester, but she actually decided she's going to Foxbury. And he's like, you got into Britechester? That's amazing. She's like, yeah, but I'm actually not going to Britechester. I was accepted into Foxbury for a distinguished degree. Oh, look at his face. He's so confused. He was like, Dayanna, I thought we were going to Britechester together. And she was like, well, I mean, that was the plan. But then when I found out that Foxbury had distinguished degrees, no, we're not taking things back to my place right now. When I found out that, Foxbury had distinguished degrees, I couldn't turn it down. And maybe they're going to argue about career a little bit. And Blake's like, Dayanna, how could you do this to us? And she's like, I'm not doing anything to us. I'm doing something for me. He was like, you're absolutely doing this to us. Why would you do this? She is not putting up with his crap. She is like, listen, I wasn't trying to hurt you. All I was trying to do was to better myself and make sure that I could get the career that I've always wanted. And he was like, why is everything always about you? She's like, what do you mean always about me? It's not always about me. She's like, Blake, I've never seen you like this before. What is wrong with you? You don't get to talk to me like this. And he was like, you know what, Dayanna, I'm done. He's like, Dayanna, I'm done. He was like, I don't want to be with somebody that doesn't care about my interests. What? She's like, Blake, what are you talking about? And so he's ending the date and he's like, I'm leaving. He's like, I wish you the best of luck, Dayanna, but I can't do this. He's just leaving, adding injury to injury from getting dumped by strained partner. Dayanna Joy's romance was already a mix of bad and good feelings. After being left by a lover, the good feelings seem so far away. Oh, poor Day. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. Oh, she's heartbroken. She's just like, okay, well, I guess I'll just go home. Oh, Dayanna. So Bowen was in the living room and he kind of saw Dayanna sort of run to her room. And so he's going in here to check on her. And he kind of knocked on the door. He's like, Dayanna? Oh. He's like, Dayanna. Dayanna, come out of there. Y'all, I'm legit gonna cry. She's telling Bowen about everything that happened and oh, I'm legit gonna cry. Her and her dad are so close and oh, she's just heartbroken. It's her very first heartbreak. Like real heartbreak. He was like, honey, you deserve much, much better than that boy. Honestly, I'm obsessed because as somebody who didn't really have a dad growing up, this is what I would have wanted from my dad. I would have wanted to be able to go to my dad when my heart got broke and have him put it back together for me. I think that's what every little girl wants. And so to see this with Dayanna, it heals a part of my little broken heart. Oh, I just love it. Okay. All right, we're done. I think Dayanna's feeling a little better. So she is going to finish up her university enrollment. He's like, now get over here and let's enroll you in Foxbury University, young lady. She's like, okay, Dad. He's like, honey, you have, a whole life ahead of you. And one day you are going to meet somebody that is going to love you and cherish you and is not going to be angry with you for putting yourself first. So, all right, she has $49,634. So $49,634. That's what we're gonna take out. Technically, Bowen is stealing it or whatever, but he's not stealing it. They're just putting it in the bank. All right, here we go. Foxbury Institute. She's going to take 3 classes and she's going to take an elective in, let's see, wellness, maybe? I mean, we need 8 classes to graduate. So what if we do... No, let's do no elective. We're just going to start with 3 classes. And should we live in Briny Tower, Maritime Manor, or Tidal Tower? I think we're going to go with Tidal Tower. And we need to pay with household funds. So, okay. So we're just going to say she's going to take $43,000 with her, because that was all of her money that was in her trust fund. And she's actually going to play soccer just like her dad did. She's going to be a soccer player as well. So that's really freaking exciting. I'm so excited to have baby Day in university. She's gonna graduate, get married, have babies. Oh my gosh, where the heck is the time gone? All right, I am gonna go ahead and end this episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and a comment down below. If you have not already used your hype points, please go ahead and do so. There is a video in the top left-hand corner of your screen that will tell you exactly how to use your hype points. And if you would like to become a member of the channel, you can click the link down in the description below to become a member for only 99 cents a month. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much to my top level members. I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.